Part 1. Sam and his best friend, Lily. Once upon a time, there was a big, happy college called Sunny College. It was a place full of laughter, friends, and fun. In this college, there was a boy named Sam. Sam was super cool. He was tall, funny, and loved to play basketball. He was always laughing, joking, and making everyone smile. Sam's best friend was a girl named Lily. Lily was different from most girls. She was sporty, loved basketball, and was always laughing with Sam. People thought of Lily as one of the boys because she didn't act shy or quiet. She was loud, funny, and full of energy. She wore cool clothes, had short hair, and was always ready to play a game or tell a joke. Now, Sam and Lily were very close friends. They went everywhere together. They had their secret handshake. They joked around all the time, and they shared all their secrets. Sam never thought of Lily as a girl. For him, she was just his best buddy. But then, something happened. One sunny day, a new girl joined the college. Her name was Maya. Maya was different. She wore pretty dresses, had long, shiny hair, and looked like she came from a magazine. When Sam saw her, his eyes went wide and his jaw dropped open. He had never seen anyone like her before. He felt his heart beat a little faster. Lily saw Sam staring at Maya and made a funny face. She poked him and said, "Hey, Sam, stop staring. You look like a goldfish." Sam closed his mouth quickly, but he couldn't stop thinking about Maya. She was so different from Lily, and Sam wanted to talk to her, but he didn't know how. Sam was used to being cool, funny, and a little silly. But when it came to Maya, he became nervous. One day he asked Lily, "Lily, how do I impress a girl?" Lily laughed out loud and said, "Oh, Sam, you impress a girl. This I gotta see." But she was a good friend, so she decided to help him anyway. She gave him tips, saying, "Okay, Sam, try to be nice, don't make too many jokes, and definitely don't call her dude. Girls don't like that." Sam nodded, trying to remember everything Lily said, but it was hard for him because he was used to being silly. The next day, he saw Maya in the college garden. He walked up to her, took a deep breath, and said, "Hi, Maya. I think you're, cool?" Maya smiled a little and replied, "Thank you, Sam. You're funny." She walked away, leaving Sam standing there, feeling silly. But he was also happy because she smiled at him. Sam was so confused about his feelings. He went to Lily and said, "Lily, I think I like Maya, but is liking someone just like friendship?" Lily smiled and said, "Love and friendship are, well, I think they're close. Maybe love is when you care a little more." Sam thought about this and decided, "Okay, I'll just try to be her friend first. Friendship first, then maybe love." Sam was determined to impress Maya, but he didn't always get it right. One day, he bought a big bouquet of flowers to give to her. But he was so nervous that he accidentally walked up to his math teacher and handed her the flowers. The teacher looked at him with a surprised face and asked, "Are these for me, Sam?" Sam turned bright red and stammered, No, yes, sorry." Everyone in the class laughed, and Lily laughed the loudest. Later, Lily teased him, "Wow, Sam, giving flowers to the math teacher? Smooth move." Sam just rolled his eyes, embarrassed but also laughing a little. Sam didn't give up. He kept trying to impress Maya, but he kept making silly mistakes. Once he tried to write her a poem, but he was so bad at it that even Lily started laughing when she read it. Sam's poem went like this: "Roses are red, violets are blue, I think you're cool, and I like you too." Lily said, "Sam, that's the worst poem I've ever heard." Sam shrugged and said, "Hey, It's the thought that counts, right? Even though Lily laughed at Sam and his funny ideas, inside her heart, she felt a little strange. She didn't understand why, but seeing Sam try so hard for another girl made her feel sad. She was happy for him, but also a bit lonely. But she hid her feelings because Sam was her best friend, and she wanted him to be happy. Then, one day there was a big basketball game at college. Sam was the best player on the team, and everyone was excited to watch him play. Maya and Lily were both cheering for him from the stands. Sam kept looking at Maya to see if she was watching him, but Lily noticed this and felt a little sad. During the game, Sam scored a lot of points. Every time he made a basket, he would look up and wave to Maya, and Maya would smile and clap. But Lily felt like she was invisible. She cheered for Sam too, but he only had eyes for Maya. Part 2. The Dance Party. A few weeks after the basketball game, Sunny College held a big event, a dance party. Everyone was excited because it was the biggest party of the year. There were lights, music, and decorations everywhere. Sam, of course, was super excited. He loved dancing, and he thought this was his big chance to impress Maya. Sam ran to Lily and said, "Lily, this is it. I'm going to ask Maya to dance with me." Lily raised an eyebrow and teased, "Oh, really? Are you sure she'll say yes?" Sam nodded confidently. "Of course. Who wouldn't want to dance with me?" The day before the party, Sam decided he needed some practice, but he didn't want to practice alone, so he dragged Lily into the dance studio with him. "Come on, Lily. You have to teach me some cool dance moves," he said. Lily laughed and said, "All right, Mr. Smooth. Let's see what you've got." Sam tried a few moves, but he was terrible. He kept tripping over his own feet, bumping into things and making silly faces. Lily laughed so hard her stomach hurt. "Sam, you look like a chicken trying to dance." Sam grinned and said, "Hey, this chicken's going to impress Maya. Just you wait." After an hour of dancing, Sam finally learned a few moves, though he still looked a little funny. The night of the party, everyone was dressed up and looking their best. Sam wore a new jacket, styled his hair, and even put on some nice cologne. Lily wore a simple dress, but she looked cute and fresh, just like she always did. When they entered the party, Sam immediately looked around for Maya. He spotted her across the room, and his face lit up. Maya looked beautiful in a sparkling dress, and she was talking with her friends. Sam turned to Lily and said, "Wish me luck. I'm going to ask her to dance." Lily smiled, hiding her tiny feeling of sadness, and said, "Go get her, Sam. You can do it." Sam walked up to Maya, took a deep breath, and said, "Hi, Maya. Would you like to dance with me?" Maya looked at him and smiled. "Sure, Sam, let's dance." Sam was over the moon. They went to the dance floor, and Sam tried his best moves, the ones he practiced with Lily. But he was so nervous that he kept messing up. At one point, he accidentally stepped on Maya's foot. "Ouch," Maya said, laughing a little. "Sam, you're a bit clumsy." Sam turned red with embarrassment but tried to laugh it off. "Sorry, I just got, too excited." Maya laughed and continued to dance with him, even though Sam kept making funny mistakes. Meanwhile, Lily was watching from a distance, smiling but feeling a little sad. She thought to herself, maybe Sam will forget about me now that he likes Maya. Just then, a friend of Sam's came over and asked Lily to dance. At first, she didn't want to, but then she thought, why not? I'll have some fun too. She started dancing, and everyone was surprised to see how amazing she was. Lily was a natural dancer. She had cool moves, lots of energy, and looked like she was having the time of her life. Sam noticed and was amazed. He stopped dancing with Maya for a moment to watch Lily. She was spinning, laughing, and glowing with happiness. For the first time, he saw her differently. She wasn't just his buddy anymore. She was beautiful. Maya noticed that Sam was looking at Lily and raised her eyebrow. She asked, "Sam, are you looking at someone else while dancing with me?" Sam quickly looked away and said, No, I was just, checking the music." But he couldn't stop thinking about Lily. All those times they laughed, joked, and played basketball together, he realized how much fun he had with her. With Maya, he felt nervous and clumsy. But with Lily, he was just Sam. After the dance, Sam went over to Lily, who was drinking some juice and still smiling from her amazing dance. He looked at her, feeling something new, something he didn't understand. He asked, "Lily, have you ever thought about what love really is?" Lily chuckled and said, "Oh, now you're a poet. What happened, Mr. Smooth?" Sam took a deep breath and said, "I think love is friendship. Real, honest friendship. Maybe the best kind of love is when you can laugh, joke, and be yourself." Lily's eyes softened. She didn't say anything, but she felt her heart beat a little faster. At the end of the night, Sam wanted to say something special to Lily, but he got nervous, so instead he said, "Hey, Lily, thanks for being my best buddy, and, don't tell anyone about my dancing, okay?" Lily burst out laughing. "Oh, don't worry. That's our little secret, chicken boy." They both laughed, and Sam felt something new, a warm, happy feeling. Maybe, just maybe, his heart had been with his best friend all along. Part 3. Sam's Confusion and a Surprise Picnic. After the dance party, Sam couldn't stop thinking about Lily. He felt confused. He liked Maya, but he was starting to feel something special for Lily. This feeling was new, and Sam didn't know what to do. The next day, Sam saw Lily at college. She was her usual cheerful self, laughing and talking with friends. Sam walked over and they started chatting like always. "Hey, Lily, I've been thinking, do you want to go on a picnic with me this weekend? Just you and me?" Sam asked, feeling a little nervous. Lily looked surprised. "A picnic? Sure, Sam. I love picnics, but why just the two of us?" Sam shrugged and said, "Why not? We'll have fun, just us like old times." Sam wanted everything to be perfect for the picnic. He planned to bring sandwiches, drinks, and lots of snacks. He even packed a small speaker so they could listen to music. When Saturday arrived, Sam and Lily met at a beautiful park. The weather was sunny and bright, with a nice breeze. They found a shady spot under a big tree and set up their picnic. Sam pulled out all the food and grinned. "Ta-da! I brought everything we need: sandwiches, chips, cookies, and more cookies." Lily laughed. "Sam, are we having a picnic or a cookie party?" Sam smiled and said, "Hey, everyone loves cookies. Let's eat." They laughed, joked, and ate together. Sam felt so happy and relaxed. It was easy being around Lily. He didn't feel nervous or clumsy. He could just be himself. After eating, Sam wanted to play a game. He picked up a small ball and said, "Let's play catch. But here's the twist. Every time you miss, you have to tell a secret." Lily laughed and agreed. "All right, but only if you tell secrets too." They started tossing the ball back and forth. At first, they both caught it easily, but soon Lily missed and dropped the ball. Sam grinned. "All right, Lily, tell me a secret." Lily thought for a moment, then said, "Okay, I used to think you were a little annoying when we first met." Sam pretended to be shocked. "Annoying? Me? No way." They laughed and Sam threw the ball again. This time he missed. Lily clapped and said, "Your turn. Tell me a secret." Sam scratched his head and smiled shyly. Sometimes I get nervous around you. Lily was surprised. Nervous? Why? Sam looked away, feeling a little shy. I don't know. Maybe because you're special to me. Lily didn't say anything but smiled softly. They sat quietly for a moment, just enjoying the breeze and the view. Then Sam turned to Lily and asked, Lily, have you ever thought about love? Lily was surprised by the question. Love? You mean like in movies? Sam nodded. Yeah, but maybe it's not always like the movies. Maybe love is when you feel happy and comfortable with someone, like you don't have to pretend. Lily smiled and said, Sam, I think you just described friendship too. Maybe the best love starts as friendship. They both looked at each other and felt a warm, happy feeling. Neither of them said anything, but something felt different. As they packed up the picnic, Sam tried to pick up the basket, but it was heavier than he thought. He stumbled and almost fell, making Lily laugh. Careful, Sam. Don't break your back, she joked. Sam grinned and replied, Hey, I'm strong. I can carry anything. Well, maybe not this basket. They both laughed, and as they walked back to the car, Sam felt that maybe, just maybe, his feelings for Lily were changing. Part 4. Realizing the truth. After their picnic, Sam continued spending more time with Lily. He felt comfortable with her, but something still seemed confusing. He liked Maya for her beauty and charm, but with Lily, everything felt real and fun. His heart was torn between two feelings, the excitement of Maya and the warmth of Lily. One evening, Sam invited both Maya and Lily to the college cafe for coffee. He wanted to see who he felt more connected to. As they chatted, Sam couldn't help but notice how Lily's laughter made everything brighter. But when Maya talked, he found himself feeling a bit nervous, trying to impress her. Sam thought to himself, why do I feel so different around Lily? That night, Sam couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about Lily. So, he made a decision. The next morning, he asked Lily to meet him by the college fountain, a special place where they often hung out. As they sat by the fountain, Sam looked at her and took a deep breath. Lily, I need to tell you something. Lily looked surprised. Sure, Sam. What is it? Sam's voice was soft but steady. Lily, I think I love you. I know it sounds sudden, but I've realized that you're the one I feel the most comfortable with. You're my best friend, and you make me happy. Lily's eyes widened and she looked away, biting her lip. She then said quietly, Sam, you know I care about you too, but I also know you have feelings for Maya. You've liked her for so long. Sam looked down, feeling torn. I thought I liked her, but it's different with you. You make me laugh. You make me feel at home. Lily sighed. Sam, you need to understand your heart. Maybe you need to talk to Maya first. The next day, Sam decided to talk to Maya. He thought maybe he'd been dreaming about her for so long that he'd forgotten to see the real Lily. But he wanted to be sure. He walked up to Maya in the library, his heart beating fast. He said, Maya, I've liked you for a long time. I don't know if you feel the same, but would you like to be more than friends? Maya smiled, looking a bit surprised but also touched. She said, Sam, you're sweet, but I've always seen you as a friend. And honestly, I think there's someone else who's much better for you. Sam was a bit hurt, but also relieved. You mean Lily? Maya nodded. Yes, Sam. She's the one who's been there for you all along. Maybe she's the person you're truly meant to be with. Sam's heart lifted. He realized that he didn't feel as sad as he thought he would. He felt free. That evening, Sam ran to find Lily. He spotted her sitting by the college fountain, the same place where they always met. He approached her and, without a second thought, said, "Lily, I know now. I know what my heart wants. It's you. You've always been the one who understood me, laughed with me, even put up with my terrible dancing." Lily's eyes filled with tears, and she gave a small smile. "Sam, I was afraid you'd never realize it." Sam smiled back and held her hand, saying, "It's always been you, Lily, my best friend, my true love." And in that moment, Sam and Lily both felt a deep, lasting love, a love built on friendship, laughter, and memories. The end.